We're in the business of selling fun. We want to transport you to the lost city. You are now somewhere else. It's that hour and a half of escapism. That's what we're about. We opened the Lost City in 2013, August 2013 in Nottingham. And we've just recently opened the Lost City Adventure Golf in Belfast in December 2017. The need for finance here in Nottingham was to do an additional mezzanine space to put in a second cocktail bar. We had already gone through all our bank machinations and they were saying, oh well, let's just consolidate and we're not sure about the leisure sector. We knew it made sense for us. About 5 or 6 years ago I was looking for finance to do an additional piece of work back home in Northern Ireland, and I came across Central Finance literally online. I contacted them, I got in touch with Steve Harris, and I've been working with Steve ever since.
Our initial fact find, when we looked through the information Barry had sent over, it was clear that Barry had a really good business, and it was clear that he had a good vision of where he wanted to get to. We treat the way we do things very carefully, and the reason why we would send a client to any funder is because they're offering a facility that is the best on the marketplace. And with Funding Circle, what we find more often than not is that the terms that they come out with for clients are better than they could get elsewhere. And that's a whole mix of things, right from rate to speed to flexibility.
Steve had me an approval in 24 hours. I've never come across it in 30 years of dealing with banks, an agreement for funding in 24 hours.
Funding Circle as a product is here to be able to add an extra string to the bow of a range of brokers, to be honest with you. And what we provide is a quick, efficient, I think customer-friendly service at the end of the day. We're there to be able to help businesses, particularly kind of the S in SME as it were, those small businesses, and make sure that brokers can trust the fact that we're going to give the best possible service to their clients.
I personally catch up with Alex probably once on a weekly or fortnightly basis, and then in terms of our office and their office, they probably actually talk on a daily basis, I would say, about a number of different transactions or obstacles we face to get deals over the line. During our relationship with Funding Circle, we've referred just under 200 businesses over to Funding Circle that have gone through the process and taken a loan. And that's come out the other end around about just over £30 million worth of funding.
When you go to somewhere like Central Finance and Funding Circle, they don't look at sectors particularly, from what I understand. They look at the product. They buy into what you are, who you are, and the product you're offering. Not, oh well, we don't touch the leisure sector. Lots of banks did not touch the leisure sector for 5 or 6 years. That's why I went down that route. What do I think of the quality of service from Funding Circle? Top notch. Do I see myself using Funding Circle in future needs? Yes, of course I do. I've used them in the past and I will use them in the future.